Hi friends. So I had a few questions about how I created these cards using embossing and foiling. So I thought I would just put together a quick video. Not really going to concentrate so much on the embossing part, but I just wanted to let you know how I got the foiling in these spots. And this is the card that we'll do together here today. So I used the Simon Says stamp star flower background stamp, and I decided to just use a portion of it. So I've already embossed, heat embossed with navy embossing powder, just the center portion and of the star, and cut that out. I'm using a navy blue panel and a card base. Now my cards always measure 5 by 6.5, and so my panel is 1/2 inch less than that on each side. You'll need a quickie glue pen or some type of glue pen, something with a point that gives you some control. And then I decided with the navy to choose the iCraft Deco Foil in copper. You can see here, this comes with 5 sheets. I've used this one on some previous cards that I made, as you can see there. It comes in a variety of colors. So in some of the cards that I made previously, I even used different colors on the same item. So it's just whatever your preference is. So this is super simple. All you want to do is, after you've embossed your image, you take your glue pen and fill in the areas where you want foil. And by the way, if you don't have foil, you could also use flakes on this. As long as it's something that dries tacky, your glue is something that dries tacky, you'll be able to use the flakes or foil. So I've sped up the process here to not bore you with all of the coloring, but yeah, so just go through, have fun. Even though you use multiple images on one card, they don't have to be foiled in the same places. It's just your preference. You have full creative license, whatever you want to do. What I've found is, as you're filling in, make sure you get a good pool of glue. If it tends to look streaky, that's the way that it's going to grab the foil, and it's not really a smooth finish. And then the other thing when you're using the foiling with embossing is that make sure you get your glue all the way up to the embossing line, all the way around the edges. And that's what I really liked about the Quickie glue pen, is that it seems to pull or give quite a bit of glue. You see me here trying to use my other pen, and it just wasn't coming out as well, not flowing as smoothly. And I'm squeezing it there. It wasn't an empty pen. I just think the Quickie glue pen is a little more fluid, and so I choose to go back to that one, as you can see. The other nice thing about Quickie glue is that it has a blue appearance before it dries, so you're able to tell when it's actually completely dry. It will dry clear. Let it dry about 15-20 minutes. It really doesn't take too long. And then grab your foil. Now I've taken, measured it with my image and just taken the piece that I need, cut it in kind of the same shape. And it doesn't have to be exact. And even if you don't get it everywhere the first time, you can still go back and add more foil to the places that you missed. And so just rub it down really good, kind of burnish it. It's probably better to use a bone folder, but I just chose to use my nails in some of those crevices. You can see the outline of the image as you're burnishing it. And then just gently peel it off. And see there, I'm just getting a few spots that didn't fully take. And that could be because the glue wasn't fully in one spot, but once you get it on the card, you really can't tell. And it's such a beautiful image that nobody will notice that. So at this point, take your panel, figure out how you want to lay out your card. And that's what I'm doing here. And then I used a liquid glue to give me time to move it around if I needed to until I get the placement that I want. Trim off your edges, and because they're such large edges, you just are able to use those leftovers for the rest of the card, as you see me do here, keeping in mind where you want your sentiment. And I'm running low on that glue. I had an extra piece there, not enough to do a second card, but I didn't want to throw it away, so I just decided to use it on the inside of my card. Adhere your panel to the front there. And you're done. I had heat embossed a sentiment on the same navy paper. I did it in white and cut that out, and I put fun foam on the back, black fun foam, to prop it up, give it some dimension, and then used tape just to glue that on. And that's it. It's as simple as that. I hope this has inspired you to grab that foil or grab those flakes that you want to use. Use your different embossing powders, different color combinations with cardstock. I just had a fun time. Thank you for watching.